Hello everyone, Daisy here again with another layout for Paper House. Today we're doing a YouTube hop and we are showing off our washi tape. So I am choosing to do a Batman layout here, and I have picked out a few of the gorgeous washi tapes from Paper House. They are from a couple of different collections, but I just picked things that went with the Batman kind of theme. So if you don't know, Paper House does have some of the licensed characters from from comics, and so Batman is definitely one of them that they have. And they have multiple different things. They've got puffy stickers, they have regular stickers, they have enamel stickers, and washi tape is something that they also have made. And so I chose to do a Batman theme layout. So I'm starting out with this polka dot stencil and just going through it with some, I believe this is mustard seed distress ink. And I'm just doing it kind of messy. I want the kind of difference in shades and tones of the yellow there. And just kind of put it all over. And so I had kind of pre-planned this layout, which is not something that I do like ever, but I was working on it when I had some spare time, but I didn't have time to actually scrap. So what I did is I sketched it out in one of my traveler's notebooks. I just drew a square and then just kind of sketched out what I wanted to do. And so I chose to do this big title, and it's "You Don't Need Superpowers to Be a Superhero." And I thought that that was fitting for this photo. This photo is of my son. I'm sorry, excuse me. And we are at, I believe it was like some kind of children's day activity downtown where I live at a park. And there was a bunch of people who came dressed up as superheroes, and they weren't with anybody, like nobody had paid for them to come dressed like that. They just chose to kind of do it for fun. So they were just walking around and getting their pictures taken with people, and it was really, really nice. And so I kind of took that as part of how I decided on my title, because I feel like that is an awesome thing, like to go around, excuse me, and where most young adults, because these guys were probably late teens, early 20s, most young adults might think that it's kind of dorky to do something like that, but so many kids were so excited to see these people. And also, it's a message, to my kids or my son that you really don't need superpowers to be a superhero. You can be super just being who you are. So I used a couple of different fonts that I have on my computer, and I'm sorry, I do not remember what they are. If you're really interested, I can try to look them up. You can leave a comment below and I can try to figure out which ones they are, but I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to know what they are. And then that superhero, the big part, is a cut file that I got somewhere off the internet. I'm not sure if it came from Silhouette Store or if it came off Paper Issues or something like that. But anyhow, I welded them all together using these different fonts, and then I added some bats from a cut file that I had, and I created this large title. And so that was going to be kind of, the big part of my layout. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to use the washi tape to create the layers behind my photo. I thought that would be perfect. So I used all the different washi tapes and I layered them up in strips and stacked them like this. And then this month we are also partnering with Xyron, and so I am using my Xyron sticker maker here. And these are perfect for using cut files, because all these little pieces and like the insides of all of the letters and everything, you just feed it through the machine and you use something and rub over the top of them. You can use a popsicle stick or your finger even if you have fingernails. I do recommend something that has a little point on it, because I like to get in all of the little cracks around, so like in the letters, if you go inside the letters, and that keeps any extra adhesive from coming through. So like here, I just use my finger and I don't do a very good job brandishing over the top of it. And so a little extra adhesive is present, and all I have to do is rub my finger over it and it comes off. But if you take the extra time and use something to go into all the little corners, it definitely makes it better in the long run because you don't have the extra adhesive. But anyhow, I'm just going to start sticking this down. I'm using 2 different Xyron sticker makers. One is the, I believe, I'm not sure what the sizes are. The rectangular one is larger. I want to say it's like a 3 or a 3.5 inch one, and that one is disposable. And then the X Xyron sticker maker, I believe, is 2.5 inches or 1.5 inches. I'm really sorry that I can't remember. But they work perfectly for these little things here where, you know, it's really fussy to do all the glue on, and so I was really happy that I had these on hand. And so I'm just going to stick these down, and I don't want them to be straight. I want them to kind of, you know, be all over the place, so not being super careful about it. And I am putting the insides of the letters back on. So the washi tape that I used, you'd see at the beginning of the video, I laid them all out for you. I wanted to add some extra, so I didn't just want Batman, because I felt like that would be too harsh. So I used some washi tape that has some gold designs on it, and then some that has like a black and white and gold design, and then one that has a black and gold design. So they're different variations of the Batman washi tape, and yeah, I just really like how they came out, the way they layered up like that. And for right now, the end that's over by the title, I love how staggered they are. I do go back and fix the washi tape on the other side to make it a little bit more staggered. So now I'm just using some wet glue to stick down the rest of the cut file here. And you can see up over on the right hand side there, you can see some of those Justice League puffy stickers. These are like the most adorable stickers ever. I am totally in love with them. Like, I just want to hoard them. I don't want to use them, but I'm trying not to. And the puffy stickers from Paper House are just amazing. Like, they are so puffy, like you literally want to squish them. Like, you just want to poke them because they're like kind of soft, and it's a really interesting texture. So off the puffy stickers, all I use is the little Batman. It worked out perfectly. He's facing the right direction, and he fit in that little white gap that I had there in the title, and I just thought that it would be the perfect addition. I'm going to add some yellow cardstock behind my paper or my picture here, and I don't have a big enough piece, so I'm going to Frankenstein it together and just make a big enough piece. So there will be a little, what's the word? Like where the seam is, where the two pieces meet, but you can't really tell. Nobody's going to be looking that closely, right? I did use some washi tape on the back of that just to help keep the two pieces together. And then I'm playing around with this little felt bow I had just on my table. And so what I'm going to do is pop this up on some fun foam and adhere it down with wet glue. Now the washi tape surface is slick, so I definitely recommend that you use a wet glue or something like that red line tape, something very strong adhesive so that it doesn't just come off of the washi tape. So here I'm going through and staggering these a little bit. I also wanted them to be a little bit closer to the photo. And I love how that came out. So now I'm going to take one of the extra little bats that I cut out, and I'm going to layer it underneath the bow. And I'm also going to take another piece of the Batman washi and just cut out the logo and put it on the larger bat over in the title. And I do outline the paper. So that's pretty much the layout right there. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure you head on over to all of the ladies that are participating in the hop. You definitely want to leave a comment and follow each one of them, including the Paper House YouTube channel, because you will be entered to win a giveaway. So you want to check all that out. And again, you have to leave a comment and you have to be a follower of each of the channels, including the Paper House ones. But thanks so much for watching. I will see you again next time. Bye!